right, everybody. It is 4:30 p.m. I am starting a little bit later than 3. But y'all, welcome to Saturday's Soul live stream. So, of course, this morning I finished staining the back deck, putting a little penetrating oil on it. It looks good. I'm officially done with the decks, folks. My decks are done. They're done. I have completed the work. The Great One has completed the work. The only thing I got to do this evening is spray around the perimeter, get rid of the weeds, and it'll be good. Oh, I just got a regular t-shirt and I just haphazardly wrapped this sweater around my neck, so nothing wasn't going for really anything there. So I do that a lot, folks, because I get hot and cold there, very quickly. So if I go into a restaurant, for example, and it's too cold, then that's why I keep this around me there, just for that purpose. Because I don't know whether the place that I'm going into is going to be hot or cold. Now, folks, I have been working to cut down on any type of spirits and stuff like that. So, and I was getting low anyway, so I thought I'd try out some of the non-alcoholic stuff. Heard good stuff from Ritual Zero. I got the rum, and I've already tried that out. It's a good mixer, but, you can't really drink it by itself there. It's sort of like it there. So, but it's going to make some good pina coladas, so I'm not going to really freaking complain. I'm just going to be honest with you. I would say it's going to be somewhat of a step up from, well, anyway. So, we got here the Ritual Zero Proof Whiskey Alternative here. Bottle of this is $26, but I had coupons. Also, I had special gift cards, so I didn't really pay anything for it. Only reason why I did buy it to begin with. Now, I did get some non-alcoholic beer, which I already know it's good stuff. It's the Athletic Running Wild Draft brand. Probably the best non-alcoholic beer out there, But I have never tried non-alcoholic liquor and spirits. So this is it, folks. We will try this out today. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it has a wooden cork on it. So let's go ahead and get it open and see what we got here. I mean, the one thing, if anything, folks, this is good presentation. I mean, you would literally think that there would be real alcohol in it, Know what I mean? But I'm going to have that along with a little Romeo and Juliet. I got to buy another one. And, of course, I got my water cup given to me by my good friend Pugman. Y'all be sure to thank Pugman. So, I mean, it has a wooden cork to it, but I don't know why. I guess it's a matter of presentation. Cork smells a bit funky. Obviously, this is non-alcoholic. It doesn't smell like there was any alcohol in it, so we shall pour a little in. So I'm going to treat it just like any other alcohol as far as a smell test is concerned. I mean, it captures the smell of alcohol. It's got vanilla notes in there and everything, so Folks, this stuff is a ripoff. This is a ripoff, folks. It's got a bite to it, but this, it's tea. That's exactly what this is. This is fucking tea. It's like drinking tea with the bite in it there. It's a ripoff. It's fucking tea. It's tea that's disguised as whiskey. Now, I am kind of impressed with the bite itself there, but it's freaking tea. Literally, this is tea. A big giant bottle of tea. Well, folks, I will go and put this is tea. $26 and it's tea. With a sting in it. Literally, it's tea. Yeah, no consequences. I mean, you could use it for a non-alcoholic mixer, that's for sure, but you can't drink it neat, that's for sure. But you could do that with any other tea. It's fucking tea. So, folks, I am going to put this in the refrigerator. And we will start the show. I will be right back. This belongs in the refrigerator. It's fucking tea. Unbelievable, folks. It's tea. Literally speaking, you can use it for a mixer, non-alcoholic, and it will work, but it's basically tea. So I did put some of the rum alternative into the coffee. It's not too bad, really. These are obviously good for mixers. You cannot drink these neat. Oh well. But folks, get your questions in. If you want to make a donation, you can. Be sure to smash the like button. You always got to try out new things. I've always had luck with non-alcoholic beer. I just wanted to see what it was like. And I have plans for it anyway, even if it turned out like that. I'll just use it for a mixer. What's up, barbecue sauce? Yeah, no consequences for downing the entire thing and acting like you're hardcore. Either that or I mean, another thing I can use it for is just simply for the show, in other words. I'll make an old-fashioned with it and, you know, enjoy a drink up here because there's plenty of it, you know. Oh, well. The most important thing, folks, is this here. It's not 7:30 yet. So after the show, I got 2 hours just to go to... I mean, the liquor store is next to the Planet Fitness I go to. So I'll just go in and pick up some hooch. It's not a big deal, folks. Don't make a big deal out of it, Spider. Don't make a big deal, you know? Know what I mean? I'll just get some Jack Daniels and everything will be alright. Right? Or some more Gentleman Jack. These things happen, folks. Ah, shit! Shit! God damn it. Damn, one of the sparks hit my hand when I did that. That's the thing about cigars. Sometimes you gotta get hit with the fire. So I'll just hit the gym and pick up my spirits, pick up my booze. I'm gonna be alright. Well, I mean, I smoke cigars and cigarettes and stuff. I mean, this type of stuff is gonna happen. So I've went and put that in the refrigerator. Because Lord knows that doesn't belong out on my counter. I cannot say that is a good alternative. Those are mixers. That's all that is. Those are, you know, the funny thing is, I should mix those with actual alcohol. Well, Chuck E. Cheese, I didn't expect it to be actual alcohol. But I felt it would be kind of worth a try because, you know, for starters, I need to make pina colada. And I have a tendency to where I can get a little too much in. So they'll make good mixers and stuff, and that'll be it. The whiskey, I should honestly pour that out. But I'll make old fashions with it and drink it during the show. Trust me, folks, I can... That whiskey is something I can deal with, alright? It's easy to deal with something like that. Trust me. If you have the right mixer for something, you can deal with it. Oh, I know. I got no problem. I got the beer still, Chuck E. Cheese. And I know the beer's good. I don't have to vouch for it. Non-alcoholic beer has been perfected, you know, and non-alcoholic liquor, you know, that's in its infancy right now. Reminds me of those Star Trek episodes where they have synthahol. I mean, yeah. But, you know, they make pretty decent non-alcoholic beer nowadays. Yeah, basically that is that. I wouldn't even call that SARM's Chuck E. Cheese. It's tea. It's basically tea that's been flavored with whiskey, with the whiskey flavor, with the whiskey flavor and smell, and it's packaged that way too. So. But yeah, the great one, Chuck E. Cheese. I can easily take care of that. It's not a problem. I'm gonna get on Amazon. I'll get some old fashioned mixer, and it'll be good. And the rum. I mean, pina colada mix. It works every time, folks. And I can sit out on my freshly stained porch and consider and think about next time not getting that stuff to begin with. That is true. Curiosity does get us. And I got. I think they tried that before Chuck E. Cheese and it didn't work. I see their concept as far as what they were going for. They made it specifically for a mixer. That is a mixer alcohol. It's definitely not meant to drink neat. Definitely not. And it's very thin too. It's not, you know, they need to add some sort of body to it. In other words, it's too light. In other words, it's too liquidy. I mean, when you drink alcohol, it's got a little heavy. It's a little bit heavier. You know, if you get what I mean. Well, not non-alcoholic beer. I mean, that's been perfected. They've come a long way. It's good now. So, but yeah, next time on the midnight run, I'm gonna take that and I'll make old fashions out of it. That's what you do with shit like that. Nah, it definitely won't put no hair on your chest.
What's up, guys?
Oh, that's a very old Frank Tofano video. Oh my gosh, Frank Tofano has more videos up since last night. This guy's been a busy bee. Oh, duels. I never liked. That's what we. I mean, that's the stuff from the '90s. They got one called the Athletica. I don't know why they call it athlete for. I think it's because it's for athletes to enjoy a drink without getting drunk. And it's very good. Let's check out these Frank Tufano shorts.
You know, I'm curious if these judges in the New York State Court will ever let me prosecute this kid who stole my protein bar idea. I find it completely hilarious.
How do you know he stole your protein bar? That you can't. I mean, you can't exactly patent this type of stuff here. What do you mean?
I came across this video today. How he started a multi-million-dollar protein bar company in college. He copied Frank Tufano. I came out with the best bar, I don't know, in 2020. And he stole that exact formula, sold it for a few years, and makes God knows how much more money than I have off that bar. And I am censored, I am shadow banned, while this guy is promoted and allowed to steal my ideas. Is it because he's a secret society member? Is it because he's in the Illuminati? Is it because he's a Freemason? Most likely, and that's how they treat people. And no one seems to care because, as I said, I'm just shadow banned and censored, and no one's exposing this guy. He originally had a bar called the Way Better Bar, which was even a more obvious carbon copy of my idea, and these judges won't even let me serve him pay. You know, I'm curious if these judges...
First off, Frank, here's a problem with this here. Even if you could patent the recipe, for example, how in the world would it have been possible for him to know how you made your bars? How would he know the ingredients? I mean, literally speaking, in order to sue someone, at the very least, you got to prove that he actually went in and stole your recipe. Because I'm sure you didn't publicize the recipe for your bars to begin with. I mean, who are you fooling?
My name is Brennan. You might know me as Santa Cruz Medicinals. Let me walk you through my house, some cool stuff we got.
Come on, is this guy really that stupid? He always brags about, it's not about the money. I don't make any money off my supplements. I do it for the good of everyone. I want to help people. I'm not making any money off my protein bar. Yo, here's my $5 million house. Check it out. It's fucking hilarious. That's 10 times more money worth of a house than most people are going to have in their life. And this is what these secret society scumbags do that control everything. They control all the sales platforms. I'm not even allowed to use those sales platforms. I can't get approved for Amazon. TikTok Shop has me permanently banned for no reason. And even if they did approve me, I wouldn't get any sales because they control the algorithm of who gets to sell on their platform. You guys are supporting the wrong people. And anyone who generally sells supplements at that level, it's snake oil, it's fake, it doesn't work. The wrong people have control over these platforms.
My name is Brennan. You might...
Well, I mean, he's somewhat right about the supplements being snake oil. So let me ask you a question. If all supplements are snake oil, why are you selling supplements? I mean, this is the guy that was bragging that he made... his annual revenue was $4.3 million, and I'm nowhere close to that as far as revenue is concerned. You know, you're obviously running a much larger operation. I mean, but, oh well. One more.
I've been getting screwed over for many years now, and the only explanation for this is that these people are secretly working against me, whether they're Freemasons, Illuminati, secret society gang stalkers. I'm going to try to do this in chronological order, starting with Jeffrey Davis, a lawyer that screwed me over in court, committing legal malpractice, helping the opposing counsel instead of actually helping me and defending me. Up next is Jacob Levy, who stole my best bar idea, has made millions of dollars, and is still continuing to profit off of my original protein bar because I am censored, shadow banned, they control all social media. Really despicable. Shortly after that, my face was butchered by Dr. Taban. It's been almost 2 years now, and no one has suffered any consequences. After I was made severely cross-eyed and legally blind by Dr. Taban, Dr. Wisnicki attempted... It's been almost two.
I gotta play that other part before he was. The other part was pretty funny here. Oh, hold on. I gotta play that again.
2 years now, and no one has suffered any consequences. After I was made severely cross-eyed and legally blind by Dr. Taban, Dr. Woznicki attempted several strabismus procedures, which he didn't really perform correctly, which I'm okay, I understand, he was just trying to help me. But instead of telling the truth, he tried to gaslight me and lie to me and say that I wasn't cross-eyed and my eyes were fine, even going so far as to send me to his buddy, Dr. Bruce Moskowitz, who he told to lie and do the same thing. Oh, if Frank goes to 2 doctors and they say the same thing, he's going to believe them. So this guy said exactly what Dr. Woznicki said, that I wasn't cross-eyed, that I was fine, that I can't get anything further done to fix it, which is absolutely not true, because the second I went to the other eye surgeon in New York, Dr. Julie Nam, who's excellent, she actually immediately recognized the problem.
She just wanted to cash in. You're too self-conscious. This is why I tell people not to get cosmetic surgery, because no matter what, you're never going to be happy with it. You'll always want to change something else and then something else.
And I had several more surgeries to fix what Dr. Woznicki could not. Then after consulting basically every other oculoplastic surgeon in New York, one of them sent me to Dr. Wolk. And, I mean, he was a nice guy. I think he might have been trying to help, but one thing really set off with me was, this is what he said. Oh, you might as well jump off a bridge if you're so miserable. I can't believe a doctor said that to me. Like, after everything I was
Well, I mean, maybe he meant for you to bungee jump off the bridge, you know. I've heard bungee jumping is pretty fun.
explaining how upset I was, how I was handing out flyers, like I was handing out flyers outside this guy. He knew what was going on. They have like secret meetings and update each other before they see me. He suggested, oh, might as well jump off a bridge. What kind of doctor suggests you kill yourself? It's fucking insane. And more recently, I went to Dr. Chasm, and him being Iranian too, after Dr. Taban botched me, I knew I had a gut feeling I shouldn't even bother seeing this guy, and yeah, he just tried to gaslight me and lie to me and said, oh, your eyes are fine, it's all psychological, you're not used to your new appearance. And then to top it all off, this freight forwarding company, Always Forwarding, let $30,000 of my product rot in the port of New York. Frank to find on YouTube if you want the full. I've been getting.
And finally ends with the Jew. Let's see what you got there, Ryan. You use Best Naturals. I've never used their products before. Oh, we have a No Kings rally around here. They asked me if I was coming. I'm like, hell no, I gotta stain my patio. We'll watch some footage in just a minute there, folks, of that shit. But I will tell you this right now. Please do not go out there. You will find nothing but fist fighting. It is not worth it. Donald Trump is your king. He is your master. He is your ruler. You know, and he's going to be that way for another 3 years and 2 months. Deal with it, all right? Good luck in the next election, motherfuckers.
So you have a sign here that says, all hail King Trump. You think the president of the United States should be a king?
No, he's not a king. That's why this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think he's a sexual abuser? Or?
No, not at all. I think Joe Biden is. I think Joe Biden.
So who was prosecuted as a liable abuser, Joe Biden or Trump?
The prosecution that come from the Democrats is a joke. You guys use
Wait.
the judicial system as a scam, and I'm not even going to go there. So.
Okay, so was the judge a Democrat in that case? So you don't even know who the judge is. You're not here to have. You're not.
I know what judge's name.
So how do you know he's?
Well, no wonder he was trying to assault. He's trying to get away from him. So, And folks, I will tell you, stay away from stuff like this. Remember, and I've already told you guys this here. Well, that too, Ryan. We must continue to MAGA. I will tell you this one more time, folks. In order to win at thermonuclear war, you don't play the game. You understand? To win at thermonuclear war, don't play at the game. There is no winning scenario. Ever. Ever.
So how do you know
You're going to MAGA whether you like it or not.
he's a Democrat? Yeah, I'm just interviewing him. Why? What's wrong?
I just don't want it to be.
It's not. It's not. We're just having a conversation.
But we are not allowed to protest. Actually, we have 3 minutes on this.
Yeah, I'm just recording him. That's all. All right. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward.
See, this is, and this is it here, folks. Once you start doing the name calling and stuff like that, yeah.
All right. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. You support a rapist. You support a rapist. Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit. What? You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You gotta get. He was. He was. He was.
Hey, break it up now. Break it up.
See, this is the sign of a liberal. You're gonna say all this stuff and you ain't gonna back it up. You just gonna go call the police. Alright? Niggas don't do that type of stuff there. Real men stand up, like Ric Flair says. Real men. You see, if he came at me, I would stand my ground like a real man. If I run my mouth, then I'm gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean. Watch this here. He calls him a coward.
Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit. You're a coward. You support a rapist.
Watch this
You
again,
support a
folks.
rapist. Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit. What? You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You gotta get. He was. He was. He was.
Hey, break it up now. Break it up now. Let's go. We're not gonna sit here and
He's
do
doing
this.
it to me.
We're not gonna sit here and do
All right.
this, okay? We're not gonna sit here and do
Okay.
this.
Okay. He's physically going after me.
We're not gonna sit here and do this,
Okay.
okay?
I appreciate you.
Let's
I
agree
appreciate
that
you.
we can just all be out here and enjoy our
I appreciate you.
constitutional rights, okay?
No, I appreciate that. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah. No,
All right,
he,
cool.
he was chasing after me. I was just interviewing him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was coming after me. I got.
Oh, yeah. He came after you because you were calling him a coward and then you said those words. If you're going to say some words, you got to back it up.
I got you.
Oh, hey, Ryan, sing Truth a lullaby for actually just the rest of the show. Sing him a lullaby. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Get the fuck out my live stream so we can drop. Goodbye, Truth. We'll see you Tuesday. I'm not putting up with you today. Sing him a lullaby, Ryan. Sing him a lullaby.
So if I say, Officer, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So if I
Indeed, folks. Indeed. Yep. You know, folks, I did actually have a soundbite. Yeah, I had a soundbite of some type. Yeah, is it?
So I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. 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 I'm out of here. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay? Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
Bye, Truth. Yeah.
If I say, hey, I didn't like Charlie Kirk, I think it was a piece of crap, I'm allowed to say that.
I mean, it's first your first enemy, right? But what we don't want to happen here is
You don't
we
want to escalate it.
We
I got
want
you.
it to
I got you.
escalate and then ruin the whole thing for everybody.
Yep.
else. So, We let him do his thing. He just like he does it right. So I appreciate you being cool.
I understand. No, I appreciate what you do.
See, and this is the type of stuff, you know, I'm glad I'm not in law enforcement anymore dealing with pussies like this here.
Charlie Kirk was a piece of crap. Charlie Kirk was a piece of crap. Charlie Kirk deserves to be in jail.
He can't be in jail. He's dead. See, look at what he's doing. I know he wants to defund the police, and then he goes. This is the people that I hate the most. These are the liberals I hate most.
He's not there now, though, is he? He's not there now, is he? That guy supports a rapist.
There's a buffer zone, okay?
Okay.
There's a buffer zone.
Yeah.
Right next to this large short market. There's a buffer zone. Okay. So we don't have problems like this, okay?
Oh, I mean, we were just debating.
Not debating.
I understand. No problem. So where do you want? So I'm not allowed to talk to him.
If you want to just go outside the street, or you want to go further up there. But
I just wanted to talk to him. I'm not allowed to talk to him.
Yeah, I would. Let's not do that, right?
I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
The respect.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate what you guys do.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even kick him out anyway, but I mean, that's a liberal for you. Defund the police, and then hide behind the police whenever you're talking shit. You see, he should have got lit up. If you're gonna say all that, you see, if I felt like saying that, then I'm gonna be ready to fight. You know, put up my bow and loot dukes. You know what I'm saying? Dukes of Hazzard. These are some straight up Dukes of Hazzards. And if I gotta get down, I'm gonna get down. You know, I'm gonna get down like Charlie Brown. But you saw what happened. He was up there shooting off his mouth. Thanks for that video, Ryan. Thanks for that video. Let's check out locally. Greenville, South Carolina, because they're all broadcasting this shit, basically. They're broadcasting this shit right now. Alright? It's all over the place. Alright? All over. No King's Rally. I got your No King's Rally for you. Alright? But yeah, this is ATL. I don't know what that was. Yeah, these are regrets. What they have is regrets. They think that the problem was you didn't back Kamala. You did protest votes once again. You trashed her. And she lost. All right? Y'all didn't do a goddamn thing for her. And Trump won. Trump didn't win. Kamala just lost. She didn't lose to Trump. She lost to the Democrats. Because here's the thing about Democrats. Here's the things about liberals. They have such a high standard to where they could sniff their own assholes and stuff like that. You know? I mean, they literally kill their own interests just for woke, basically. Well, not so much woke. You know, I mean, let me give you one serious example here, okay? Now, folks, do y'all remember Al Franken? Do y'all remember Al Franken? This guy wins the U.S. Senate in Minnesota. You have a Democratic senator, and all because And he tries to go and apologize for his actions, and you throw him under the bus. That right there is one more senator that we could have had, that the Democrats could have had. But no, you threw him under the bus. You threw him under the bus. All for this here. Just that one picture for a rehearsal. He may have been gross, but he was a Democrat U.S. Senator. You work against your own interest. What is wrong with you? Seriously. I mean, it literally speaking, literally speaking, you have someone else in there, but, you know, you came close to practically losing everything. Because a Republican almost won that. But he would have been strong. And guess what? She ain't even running for re-election. She just isn't. Liberals work up against their own interests and they hide behind the cops, defund the police, but hey, we want you to die for us. We want you to die for us. We want you to lay down and die for us. And once you lay down and die for us, we're going to spit on you when you're dying on the ground. And we're going to spit on your grave when you've died for us. That is the liberal mentality, folks. All right? Defund the police. We don't care if you die. We just want you to die for our interests. And then all of a sudden they get mad because, you know, all of a sudden you have a 911 emergency and they don't even show up. Would you show up? Put yourself in their shoes. Oh, wait a minute. I've already been in them shoes before, goddammit. Law enforcement is just it's not an appreciative job. You know, I grew up in the hood. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I had those same thoughts. But the minute I put on that blue uniform and the badge, I realized. And then I got down on my knees and said, my Lord, why thou hast forsaken me? And God reached out and said, Melvin, you know good and damn well why. I wasn't really going by Vince at that time, by the way. So anyway, Melvin, you know good and damn well why. Because you didn't appreciate something, so I've put you in that Indian's moccasins. And now you're going to walk a mile in those moccasins. You hear? You dig? Brother? I was like, yeah, Jesus. All right. I got you, Lord. I got you. We going to do it. All right. You son of God, you right. You right. You right. You right. What else am I going to do? Seriously. Once you put on that uniform, folks, it's people think that you feel a sense of entitlement and power. No. I felt a huge weight on my shoulders, you know. Now, I got some old dirty pictures of me in my uniform. And I'm going to try to see if AI can actually clean them up there. So you might actually see a picture of me in my uniform pretty soon. Even with my Under Armour shirt on. We'll just have to see. But folks, they could protest all they want. They could talk all they want as far as these no kings. He is your damn king. He was properly elected. There were no twicks or anything. Not tricks. There was no twicks. All right? Nobody got 2 crispy caramel bars up their ass. Everyone voted. Everyone decided. People wanted Trump. You got Trump. But, you know, like I said before, you got Trump. So you got to deal with everything that comes along with it. Now, business-wise, I'm getting pounded in the keister. My cheeks are bleeding right now. My crack is bleeding, you know. I feel like someone's done taken my chun with all the tariffs and stuff like that. I mean, as far business-wise is concerned, my chun was taken, you know. The terrorists went and said, "Give me some chun." I had to give it up, folks. Had to give up the booty, you know. I got Fleece Johnston in the business, you know. But that's all right. All of that is a write-off, folks. I will be writing that off next year. A lot of people are going to be writing off a lot of debt. That includes the credit card debt, and I'm also writing off the interest to that debt on top of that. Because the interest on the debt is about $350 a month. But I'm going to be all right, folks. I mean, seriously. I still had a good year. I doubled my investment in terms of gold. I bought it at $1,800. It's now $4,000. You know, so I'm doing fine. I've reduced the cost of my business to run my businesses and my websites a great deal. I mean, a humongous deal. I got the Raspberry Pi out of storage, all hooked up, and so. Oh, cool! You'll have to bring a link in there, Chuck E. Cheese. We'll have to check that out. But you know what, folks? It's business there. I'm going to be honest with you. I've had bad time. I mean, business, when it comes to running a business, there are ups and downs to it. Right now, this is the big down, folks. But it's going back up. It will be. I mean, I'm breaking even and then some. I was losing about $800 or $900 a month there. One month I actually lost a little over $2,000 because I had so much bloat. So thanks to Trump, I've actually cut the fat on a lot of stuff there that I was spending. It was time for me to trim things down, you know, which I have. And I've gotten a lot more efficient in work. I have embraced AI technology. The economy will be back, folks, because America is great, all right? Y'all understand? America is a great country. America will always be here. We will be here for a millennium and a beyond. The eagle will still continue to fly long after the great one is gone, all right? This is a strong country, folks. We could take it. And sometimes your chun-chun's gonna get tooken. But it's okay, folks. That's what toilet tissue is for. Oh, boy. But folks, get your questions in. We got 10 minutes left. A certain German leader said that his country would rule for 2,000 years, and look what happened to him. Well, the problem with Germany was that they were turning Jews into pepperoni pizzas there, Kaizen. I mean, the country would still be around if they weren't tossing Jews in the oven or anything. I mean, seriously. I mean, the only thing that, I mean, given the fact that, you know, it's one thing to where you can hang some black folks, I mean, and stuff like that. I mean, it was despicable and disgusting, but it wasn't grounds for, obviously, the other countries didn't give a crap. because none of them ever went and invaded us. But Lord knows if a Jew gets tossed in the oven, we got to go and take care of things. And I'm not saying that wasn't right. I mean, there were 6 million Jews, over 6 million Jews that were executed. But where were these other countries looking out for the Negro? They knew our black asses was getting hung like a motherfucker. I mean, I'm hung like a horse, but we were literally getting hung from the other end, you know. That was some strange, there was a lot of strange fruit hanging from trees back in the 1900s and 1910s and 20s. Did Britain say anything? No. What about Spain? No. None of those countries. They let niggas hang, all right? But Lord knows, I mean, but I'm speaking fact, folks. Am I not? Jews get exterminated, we got to go to war. We got to get that taken care of. We got to take over the country. Black people? Nope. What about the Native Americans that were ran down? What about the Irish that came from the potato famine and were literally spit on? Did any of these other countries interact? Did they interfere? No. Absolutely not. All right? We did not even act in the war. I mean, other countries were being invaded by Germany. And we just sat there until two things happened. Number one, Pearl Harbor. And number two, when we found out that Jews were being turned into pepperoni pizzas. All right? Let's get the shit out there, folks. Let's get it out there. I wished all these other countries looked out for us black folks that was getting hung back then. Imagine how many of us died all over those years. I can tell you, it was a lot more than 6 million of us that died over those years. Just keeping it real and telling to you like it is. You know I'm right about this, folks. There were millions and millions of black people that were killed, executed, whatever, all through those years. Put the work, back-breaking work, whipped, horse-whipped, fed nasty foods and stuff like that, and the other countries just stood by and did nothing. All right? What's my point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is Vince Goodrum doesn't take shit from anyone. So anytime I hear someone with their wambulance, I don't really care. All right? It's like there's no King's rally. Am I going to go and protest? No, because you didn't protest for me. All right? You didn't protest for me. What have you done? What has the liberals done for the black man? What has the Democrats actually done for the black man? Nothing. I had one of these glacier monkeys come up to me and say, You're wrong for being a Republican. Black people are not supposed to be Republicans. I will be whoever the fuck I want to be. All right? What? Just because I'm black, I'm supposed to automatically vote Democrat or so forth? Is that what you're saying, you glacier monkey? Is that what you're saying? Seriously. And then I asked her the question, tell me, name something that the Democrats have done. They gave me freedom. No. The Democrats didn't give us freedom. We gave ourselves freedom. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Stokely Lee Carmichael, Marcus Garvey, all those other black civil rights leaders. If I wanted to give credit to at least one person, it'd be Bernie Sanders, that Jew. Bernie Sanders is my nigga, you know. He actually took an ass whooping for black people. You know? Look it up, folks. He literally took a beating for us. That's respectful, all right? So I could thank one Democrat, Bernie Sanders. He took a beating for the black man. What else? But honestly, I don't see any other ones that taking a beating for us. Democrats have done nothing for the black community whatsoever. The only thing they've done is gentrified our neighborhoods. Hell, it ain't the rednecks that are going around and gentrifying our neighborhoods. I go down to Asheville, Eagle Street looks like they got tea shops in Eagle Street. The same place where people used to buy crack rock It is now a tea shop. Not saying that that's not that's a bad thing. I mean, I think it's better to serve tea than to serve crack. But that's not the point, folks. Ain't no black people there anymore. Black person goes and wanders down through Eagle Street, cops will pull out the Popo Billy Club on them, you know? I mean, this is some straight, I mean, I'm just keeping it real and telling to them like it is there, Ryan. I mean, seriously. Democrats have done nothing for the black man, yet we are supposed to be their slaves, which is what they want us to do. They want black people to vote for them just because, all right? But the Republicans are racist. No, you're just as racist. If you're just as racist as any other Republican, all right? You're just a different side of racism, you know? Who the fuck? I mean, who is this glacier monkey think she was anyway? How dare you talk? I had one white person actually say I wasn't acting black enough. How in the world? No, I don't act black. I am black. When I wake up in the morning, before I put on my eyeglasses, I wake up in the morning, wipe the crust off of my face, stagger into the bathroom, have a little water, have my Constitution, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, hey, I'm a Negro. There's no such thing as acting black. You're just black, all right? I don't need to act black. I am black. What does that even make any sense? I'm supposed to. I should learn how to act black. What the fuck is that kind of shit? Anyway, and this is a white person telling me that. That person, I was like, lady, you are racist yourself because you expect black people to act a certain way. That's called a stereotype. That's the way liberals are even more racist than conservatives. The thing about it is they don't realize it though. They think that we are entitled and we are supposed to vote for them. They are wrong. Wrong. In any event, folks, there are no kings. Donald Trump is not a king. He is the president of the United States. You don't have to get down and suck his ding-a-ling or anything like that, but you will obey what he says because he is the president of the United States. All right? He is the leader. He is numero uno. He is the commander-in-chief for the next 3 years and 2 months. Unless he keyhole a latte and then JD Vance is in. All right? Donald Trump is president of the United States. Deal with it. It don't matter how many goddamn signs you hold up. It ain't gonna make no difference. And stop thinking that black people owe the Democrat Party something. We don't owe you jack of anything. It's going to be honest with you, Chuck E. Cheese, it's hand slaps is what's going to be handed out. I don't want to hand out. I'm going to start handing back backhands. You know what I mean? I'm going to start doing paintbrushes across people's faces. You know what I mean? I'm going to start paintbrushing people, you know? I swear. I'm going to be like Bob Ross on people's faces there. I'm just going to paintbrush them. They're going to be seeing them little happy little trees and stuff like that. Nah, I mean, where do these people get off doing this type of stuff? You know, it makes me angry thinking about it. It really does. I mean, this here, and Ryan just sent this. This here, look, folks. Look here. You see that picture? That is the only white man that's actually ever looked out for a black man. That is the only Democrat out there that ever actually looked out for a black man. They took him and they whooped his ass, all right? That's Bernie Sanders. That is the 60s. You know what the police do. They beat people's asses here. Other than that, who else? Nobody else has taken a beating for the black man other than Bernie Sanders. And I don't like his politics, but he did take a beating for us. So I like this Jew. All right? I got a lot of Jewish friends, but if there's certain Jews that I have utmost respect for, it's this Jew. All right? Period. There's nothing wrong with Jews or anything like that. I mean, 6 million of them got killed and everything. But the world only looked out because, you know, it was them being executed. But here's the worst thing. How in the world is it possible for no one not to notice? Why didn't they take more action earlier on? You had to wait until 6 million of them were killed. I mean, seriously. To kill 6 million Jews, I mean, they had to have been making pepperoni pizza for years. You didn't have any clue about those freaking ovens? I mean, if you're literally burning people to a crisp, you would, for years, you would have known about that in 1 week. People can't keep their mouths shut. You trying to tell me that you're up there cooking Jews to death and no one didn't get word out of it? Look, I understand they didn't have no cell phones or anything like that, but they had telephones in the 1930s. You trying to tell me that we did not know about that? Seriously, it's called plausible deniability. They allowed 6 million Jews to get killed. They allowed that's liberals plausible deniability there. All right? That's why they called it the National Socialist Party, folks. Socialist, key word, folks. There's nothing conservative about it there, all right? So just remember, folks, this here. Just remember that image. And as far as the Democrats are concerned, if you want the respect of a black person, you got to take an ass whooping for a black person. You got to lay it down for a black person at least. At the very least, show that you actually give a shit. Don't just say it, do it. Look, and here he is getting drug away. Knowing good and well that he's going to get his ass whooped. And he got his ass whooped pretty badly. And you know what? He was back out on those lines too. All right? I'm telling you, folks. You could protest all you want. You could Twitter and Facebook. But I'm going to tell you right now, none of you ain't really doing anything. A lot of these liberals, they ain't doing nothing but Twittering and Facebooking. And they're putting it on their little TikTok and stuff like that, thinking that's going to change anything. It ain't going to change nothing. All right? At the end of the day, he's still your president. He going to be your president for the next 3 years and 2 months. Get over it. You know? Just get over it. I ain't got time for that. I mean, the great one doesn't have time for these people here. All right? So again, I asked her, what has the Democrat Party done for the black man? Well, what has Trump done for the black man? Nothing. And that's the point. Donald Trump doesn't have to do anything for anyone. All right? He didn't make any promises to the black folks, but the Democrats did. They promised us reparations, and we're going to do all this and that, dangling that little carrot in front of the porches and the spooks and stuff and the newbie, you know, they dangle that in front of black people for decades. All right? Where's my reparations at? I mean, you ain't got to give me 40 acres and a mule. I'll take 40 G's and a Cadillac. All right? Where my Cadillac at? The great one wants his Cadillac. I already donated my other Cadillac. I should have another Cadillac, folks. Either give me my 40 acres and a mule or my 40 G's and a Cadillac. Other than that, fuck you then, you know? Seriously. Democrats have done nothing for us. Trump has done nothing for us, but he never, the difference is that Trump never promised anything for us. I'd rather chill with someone that doesn't make me any promises than to chill with someone that just lies about making promises. Think about it. And you know what the thing about it is, folks? Everyone complains about this country, but there are people in other countries that wish that they actually lived here. I mean, literally, people literally, the Mexicans, they literally come to this country and they sneak in and everything. And all these other countries, everybody wants to be an American. If we were a bad country, then people would be leaving. But no, more people are coming in. People want to come into the melting pot. So, I mean, if you don't like America, get the fuck out, leave. Get yourself a passport, leave. Go. Seriously. But if you don't leave, stay and fight. That's what the Constitution allows you. The Constitution gives you the right to protest, but you got to be smart about it. And at the end of the day, don't try to impose your will and try to think that a black person is supposed to automatically go and vote Democrat just because. But folks, that is the end of the show. I ran it a little bit long, but we had to break down a little bit of history, folks. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Democrats automatically expect us to go and vote for them, to follow their leads. They think that we're their slaves. So with them thinking that we should vote for them, we are their slaves, who's the real racist? But I'm out of here, folks. As always, peace and soul.